Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the FACK. That is a first aid kit. The name say already, personal first aid combat kit, FACK. That is an idea that I got from Germany. Thankfully there is how it looks a bit a trend with certain people that they carry not only a big gun like this, they also upgrade with the first aid item that they have on their body. And this, as the name say, it's personal, it's not what you would use for other people than yourself. So in Switzerland we had a bit similar tradition, but it faded a bit away there. Basically in the Swiss military we had the Verbandspatrone. This one is the original one from the Swiss military. This is basically sterile packaging that you can quick open, and it's like a gauze that you put over a bleeding wound. Of course, such a item here, Verbandspatrone, that would say something like bandage cartridge, kinda you would translate that in English. It's just the piece is encapsulated in that paper, so it keeps together and dry and not wet in that plastic. But this is not gonna help you too much anymore, and it's outdated with all the quick claws and tourniquets and all that things that you get in USA. The Verbandspatrone is pretty much out of fashion. This sample here is maybe from the 1990s or 95-ish, and I'm not sure if they still use the same one. The US military, I know, use a bit a similar one, but I'm not sure if they impregnated it with a bleeding stopper or not. So anyhow, that's a Swiss item that I carried for a long time, next to a few bandages. And then with the help from Germany, I came up with what I carry now. This is one of two pieces that I made so far just for personal use, and tested out, and over the good last year those FACK did work out really well. So we're gonna open it up pretty soon in this video. You see, it's a simple Ziploc bag with some orange tape on it. It's actually 3 pieces of tape. We have one is starting here, then the second here, number 3 is here. So you have already 3 pieces of tape that go all the way around. At the end, on the other side, you have the same 3 layers. So duct tape you can use for absolute many different possible applications. I like it a lot. In USA you get it in all colors. I did choose orange because this is a first aid kit and we want to have it visual, but you could use it in camouflage, black. They even make it with penguins on it in USA from that duct tape company. Absolute amazing. So you see, it's compact, easy, fit still well in a good pocket. I'm gonna open it up and take out what we have in there. Basically, if it hurry, we would rip it apart. I'm not gonna do that right now. I just drag it out, and that I can put it back together again, because I still wanna use it. So the thing is empty, like this, with the duct tape on it. Then first is some paracord. Paracord is like the duct tape. Really good for many different applications. This one here I would basically use as a tourniquet. I would say it's about 4 foot of it, roughly. So it even has the inner strings in it, so you could cut it again and take the inner strings out if you need like a fishing lure or something else with a thinner string. Then we have the first aid gloves. Those are simple gloves that I got in bulk. That is, as best as I remember, 1 pair. Yes, it's 1 pair. That the gloves come in handy many times as well. How should I say? Even for use on yourself. We don't want to have more bacteria or else into the wound if possible. So it's still better to use those than the hands that they touch whatever else before, right? So I mean, those are not 100% sterile, but it's still better in the FACK than the hands that they touch something else. So then we have here some items. Gonna sort that out quick. We have basically bandages. Many times the wound is maybe smaller. Doesn't matter about the brand. Basically what we gonna have is a bit bandages in yeah, I would say medium size. You see on my finger, it's a medium size. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 5, 10 pieces. Yes, 10 pieces we have. Then we have the butterfly. No, doesn't tell it. Butterfly closure. Those things are. We did not have those in Switzerland. How should I explain that best? If you have a cut, this is basically elastic that keeps the. If you have a cut, that it keeps together. It pinches it together for a better healing and less bleeding. So those butterfly strips or closures, or how you're gonna name it, those are really nice. Whoever did invent those, that is a great idea. Then we have alcohol swabs. Many times it would be great to disinfect either the hands or the wound or whatever you have. You have 4 of those. Then what also is important, we have here 2 painkillers, extra strength. Doesn't matter which brand. That just should give you an idea what you could put in such a PFOC. The painkiller is really important in case bad thing happen. Whatever you do, you get shot, break the leg, get mauled by a bear or by an angry ex-wife. Just joking. If you have a trouble and you starting getting in pain, that keeps you from thinking straight. And especially in pain, something is bleeding, you need to go to a doctor, or you need to do this and that. You need to be able to think straight. So if bad thing happens to me, I always have painkillers with me, always. So first I do, if the bad thing happen, I need to put on a bandage or something, as it bleeds like a lot, and then I take a painkiller. Not to get addicted to it, just for get the pain away for the next half hour kinda first, so we can think straight, we can see what did happen, we see what we now need to do to get out of that we also, in case something hurts really bad, that pain is gone, that we say it's on the leg, that we still can use the leg a little bit and don't feel it too bad with the pain. That is really needed, because maybe it's a situation that is dangerous, could be even worse, get worse. So I just want to get rid of the pain so I can think straight for the next half hour with those 2 capsules, maybe even longer, depending on the pain, and do as best as I can to get the help that I need. Then we have here basically a bandage, but as a single stripe. I don't know if you get that in USA. I did bring this from Switzerland over. It's basically a roll of bandage, and this one is white. They also make it in skin color. It's even in Switzerland hard to get by now, the whole rolls, because they only wanna cut it up and in pieces like that, in stripes. The problem is, if we get cut or have another bleeding that is a bit longer, if we need to stitch it up with this, if the bleeding is that long, we need, and cover the gaps and all, it's gonna be bad, so we want to use this, and or put one of the gauze pads on it. I put one of those in it, so we could put on this first, then to secure it we could use, if we want, either half the stripe or the whole stripe, and or we can use the duct tape. This duct tape still would give us 3 stripes, about 20. Yeah, it's about near 10 inches, maybe 8 inches long, those 3 stripes. So that would cover up the gauze pad with 3 parts already pretty good. And then the last point, they how should I say best? This is red pepper. It works as a bleeding stopper. Many people that are more into natural medicine use that as a bleeding stopper. Simple red pepper. It may burn quite a lot as you put it on a strong bleeding, but for this again you have the painkiller if needed. The good thing is the red pepper is cheaper than a bleeding stopper, a chemical bleeding stopper like the quick close. So this would be more easier to get, to carry. It's also smaller, and it's quite a good amount in it that you can use for this. So if I really bad would bleed, I first put that over it, then this, and then quite likely I would go to the tape, and if really needed, we can even make the tourniquet out of this paracord if needed, if desired. It depends how the situation is. So this much about the first aid kit that I carry every day. An updated version of the Swiss Verbandspatrone, and you never know when it's gonna happen, when you have an accident, and what you have on your body is always better what is instead of what is in your trunk or what is in the store. So this part is not too big, fits easy in the pocket, and gets me out of the most trouble, I hope. And yeah, of course it doesn't replace a bigger kit, and like the cat tourniquet, high quality US made big military style tourniquet, and the bigger first aid kit that you also have, say in the car or in the backpack or like that. Again, this is just for yourself. That is not designed for to be used on other people. I mean, you can, but for me that is just what I use on myself mainly. And if we need to help other people, I have stuff in the trunk, in the car, and or in the backpack, depending on the situation. So we use that instead of this. That much about the Swiss FACK Personal First Aid Combat Kit from Swissbianco.